And it's USA to start out.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Greg, some exciting news for MP and his camp. It's announced he'll be one of the three-point contest participants this year at All-Star.
And for me, that is the contest at All-Star Weekend. MP has a great release, and I think has a good chance to win this one.
Passes to Orte. Here's Mathurin. Now, here's Şengün. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Here's Giddey.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Team World with another miss. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And no real surprise to see that MP will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game. MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
Now here's Giddey. Now the pass to Şengün.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Giddey, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Benjamin. Duarte grabs the board. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Mathurin. Good saving. And at last, they get one to fall.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Pass to Benjamin. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. The Wizards got 8.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mathurin. Stolen by Jackson. Now the feed to Banchero. Out left to the wing. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shooting for your USA. Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Substitution on the court.
Both Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here is Daniels. A Wizard with the rebound. Jackson passes to Banchero. That's a 2 from Barnes. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here is Şengün. Passes it to Duarte. Over Barnes. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 8. Here's Benjamin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Benjamin. Say with some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Jackson. Evan Mobley comes in for Banchero. And Owen subbed in for Cunningham.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sharp. Shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team World.
Putting contact on him so he can draw the foul.
No luck that time either. Now USA with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Mobley is screened. Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Daniels. The Wizard can't hit. Team World trails by 10. Daniels with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sochan. 5 on the clock. Connects from three-point range.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Mobley outside. Here's Benjamin. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Sochan. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Rejected by Benjamin. Rebound by Team World.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Right wing. Here's Sharp. Offline with his 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for USA. 9-point game. Benjamin the pass to Barnes. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here is Daniels. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Daniels passes to Sharp to the left side wing. Here's Sochan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. USA leading by 11. Kicks to Owens. Knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Benjamin. The layup missed. And it's USA holding on to an 11-point.
USA team 18. The visiting team 7. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
For Mobley. Scotty Barnes. He's Checked in for Ivy. And it's the Wizard in for Cade Cunningham. Team World also making some changes. Garuba's checked in. And Chris Duarte subbed in for Kuminga.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Team World, Dyson Daniels. 2 shots.
And for Team World, they've got Josh Giddey. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you never... Oh, watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
And he knew it right away when he let the pass go. Owens with a beauty to his teammate.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call in the
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for Team World, Josh Giddey. Taking 2 shots.
If you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
to the paint, and the dunk by Jackson.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now here's Giddey. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
To the left wing. Pass to Daniels. It's hauled in by USA. The Wizards got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Carries it from 3-point range.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Daniels passes to Garuba. Back to Daniels. From the corner. Chalk up 2 there.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Passes it to Benjamin. And it's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Change here. Banchero's checked in. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Nope. That is a brutal turnover.
1:10 left here in the second. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by USA. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Benjamin, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so
First personal foul.
Shooting for your USA. Benjamin. 1 shot.
9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw good from Benjamin.
Early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe, but that has not been the story in the second quarter.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Daniels, no good. Daniels has gone 1 of 4 so far. Benjamin the pass to Banchero. Inside from 11 feet away. Again, USA.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Sohan. Good ball movement here by Team World. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Daniels with it. Now defended by Benjamin. Jams it in off the great move.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Now with that emphatic slam.
Guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's USA finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what... And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Jackson is out there with Banchero. Then it's the Wizard. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting for your USA.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Benjamin. Here's Mathurin. And the pass to Giddey. And here is Yurtseven. And here is Giddey. 6 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Benjamin. Duarte grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And now USA on the break. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 24 points for the Wizard.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Giddey, the pass to Duarte. Back to Giddey. Yurtseven. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 8 points.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Giddey against Cunningham. To the wing on the left. Here's Benjamin. That one wide left. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Duarte, covered by Barnes. Pass to Giddey. Team World needs to get off a shot. Şengün, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Benjamin. Oh! Oh! And he dunks it down.
Team World calls timeout.
Wiseman, he's checked in for USA. Mobley comes in for Banchero. Team World also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Chris Duarte. And it's Sharp in for Josh Giddey. Over to the left wing. And it's Mathurin missing.
clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Pass to Benjamin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Kuminga the pass to Sharp. Pass to Şengün. Good ball movement here by Team World. 4 on the clock. The fader. Kept alive. Rick Saban. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll...
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team World. Over Route 7. Substitution on the court.
And it's Team World with the ball. Giddey with it. 4 seconds left. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's USA having no problems at all.
USA team 72. The visiting team 43.
Right back. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Garuba in at the center position. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Owens, no good. Owens has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. There's the pass to Duarte. Now here's Giddey. Duarte passes to Garuba. Here's Duarte, guarded by Benjamin. Pass to Duarte. Nailed from three-point land. Duarte has got 5 points in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And that one cleared.
Alperen Şengün. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting for your USA.
Be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower,
Substitution on the
share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Here's Duarte, covered by Barnes. Duarte passes to Yurtseven. Now Giddey. And Team World, another 3.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
This is it to Benjamin. Stripped it away. Here's Mathurin. Shoots. Rejected by Benjamin.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And that 4th foul, guys.
second team foul. Team World foul. Alperen Şengün. 4th personal foul.
Shooting for your USA. Benjamin. 1 shot.
Substitution on the court.
That's good from Benjamin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Zohan, the pass to Sharp. Releases. Again, Team World good for 2. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
USA with another miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Mathurin. And here's Sharp, defended by Benjamin. Throws it up high, and the rejection by Benjamin. And he recovers it, and he gets it back. Yurtseven, defended by Benjamin. Missed it, even after all those chances. He kicks to Mobley. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by Team World.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Zohan, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Sharp. Now, here's Banchero. Here's the Wizard. It's rebounded by Giddey. The pass to Zohan. To the inside. Yurtseven. And good that time.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
It's good from long range. 36 points for the Wizards.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Giddey against Cunningham. Giddey, the pass to Sharp. And the rejection by Benjamin. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for USA.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The shot. That shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Here's Sharp. Wow, came this close to a...
Third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Team World, Shaedon Sharp. Substitution. Substitution on the court.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
USA moving the ball around. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the wing. Mobley wide open. Another 3 for USA.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Daniels. Going inside. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it. when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Passes it to Benjamin. Fires from deep. Another three for USA.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's the Wizard. Here it
He's a high flyer. Oh, look at that elevation and throw down.
Yeah, a natural scorer, Ivy, is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
You were so great on Top Takes Daily. I'm proud to call you boss. Boss.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's get into the Mountain Dew three-point contest. We'll see who has the steadiest hands, the steadiest nerves to secure the victory.
And Brent, was it 0-3 when you participated in three?
And so here's the Wizard now. Each competitor will shoot their way through 5 racks and 2 balls from the Dew Zone. Those are worth 3 points apiece. The money balls are worth 2 points. One of those at the end of each rack. Not to mention every ball on a money rack of the shooter's choosing.
So you've got a maximum possible score of 40 points and just 70 seconds with which to work. So you have got to get them up quickly. And it's always good to get off to a hot start, right? I mean, all about setting the tone right from the jump.
No question, because when you shoot it well like this, it helps your confidence in the later round.
That's 4 misses in a row. 3.
U-G-L-Y. He just can't get anything going.
Misses with the first 2 balls.
This one's tough.
He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. No good on his 6th consecutive shot.
You got to get the pace going or he might not make it through the racks. Yeah, he's struggling right now.
There's 4. One rack to go here. And he wasn't able to finish that last rack. He winds up with exactly 6 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys. So it's Luka Doncic now. So each player gets 5 racks along the... So here's Lillard now.
And the Dew Zone.
He comes away with 11 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
And his range didn't extend to the Dew Zone. Could not find his range from deep.
So here we go, C.J. McCollum. And so here's James Harden.
And they say
his score, 25 points on the round. A truly stunning performance there. It's not often we get to see that kind of shooting.
And it didn't look good for a while there, but give him credit for overcoming.
Harden's got the top score in the qualifying round.
These scores so far have not.
So it's Luka Doncic now. First out of the gates here in the final round. Can he set a mark that the rest can't match? He finishes with 14 points on the board. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys. So here we go, C.J. McCollum.
And hoops.
And so we'll see James Harden. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the final. So 26 points is what he put up in that round. Terrific work from him today. He really left it all out there. And that concludes the Mountain Dew three-point contest. Another good one.
Your black team, 0. The white team, 0. Thank you for coming up.
That press conference was amazing. I didn't know you had it in you, boss. No offense, obviously.
So the East All-Stars will get the first possession.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Doncic kicks to Leonard. It's hauled in by the East.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Benjamin. He trains the quick shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for two.
Not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Doncic, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
James outside. Jokic against Doncic. Down low, here's Curry, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one.
Stephen Curry One shot.
In control even while getting knocked around.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Doncic. Good ball movement here by the East. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizard can't hit.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
James, the pass to Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Outside Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 6.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside, KD. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. Tries from 7. Rejected by Benjamin. And so it looks like it'll be making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's the Wizard. Embiid with the screen on Booker. The pass to Embiid. Here's the Wizard. Lets it go. And another miss by the East. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Curry outside. The West again cannot hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the Wizard. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Embiid, no good.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor in this event.
Curry dishes to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And the East All-Stars decide to take